Hello, I'm back. Oh, I'm trying this again. I'm gonna plug up my I brought my own personal modem today. Hang on, let me fix this. Get this. Where is it? 1 second, please. Hold, please. Ooh. Hold over here. Where is it? Okay. I brought my own modem today. Crap. Sorry, guys. I brought my own modem because I think maybe part of the issue I've been having with the technology and the dropping of the internet maybe is because of the whole, I don't know, sort of foreign internet, like another, a little tilted, but how's that? Kind of represents what's going on right now. So hi, how is everyone? I stopped at this little beachside kind of cafe restaurant. I'm the only one in here except for the lady working. So here she is. I have the whole place to myself. It's wonderful. It's just lovely, and I'm right on the beach. Mira. Yeah, so I have a place to myself at the moment. A couple of gentlemen just left. They were finishing up as I got here. And I just had another acupuncture appointment, and he did some chiropractic today too, because I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I mentioned I had a scooter accident a few days ago, just under a week ago. And so see, I've got this, it's healing quite nicely, but my shoulder, my whole left side was impacted. You know, I was having like neck pain and headaches and just a bunch of stuff. So I went to have another appointment today. Sorry for the noise, there's some quads going by, some four-wheel dealies, a bunch of people hanging out, looks like, and some motos. Anyway, I'm teaching a class in a little bit, but I stopped to have a little beverage and a snack before my class. So, and I realized that what I posted yesterday, the love episode, really didn't get to be done very well because I kept having all those interruptions in the internet, in the coverage, the Wi-Fi coverage, and the wind was really a factor. So I'm working on the wind. I have a friend in the States, thank you, who is doing some research on some microphones for me, so hopefully I'll have that resolved soon because it's windy. And if I'm going to do this, it would be useful to be heard. So hopefully that'll be solved soon. So we're enclosed here pretty much, so hopefully that'll take care of the sound quality. So I'm not going to do the love thing right now. I want to repeat that because I think there are the people have been wondering about that, and I'd like to share what I have learned in that area. Love and dating, you know, love is a big topic, and so I don't mean it in like the overarching way, but in terms of like dating here and finding love in the Dominican Republic. I'll share what I've learned about that, what I've learned. But today I just wanted to pop in quickly and mention that one of the things I really enjoy about being back here, so this is my second week back, it's the beginning of my second week back, and I'm feeling much more like, oh, my life is so good. Like I was joking with a friend the other day, and we were saying like, okay, we were both out of the country this summer for a little bit, and it's like, okay, so we were out of the country on vacation, and coming back to this is like our normal lives, and it's just so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. So, and I'm just incredibly grateful that I get to live this way. But one of the things, aside from like, you know, beach and all that kind of stuff, is that there's just a lot of really interesting people here. You know, to find a little place like this, like a pinpoint on a map, you know, I mean, plenty of people live in different parts of the world. And so you can live, you know, in big cities like Paris or Rio or Tokyo. I mean, there's big cities, and then there's smaller ones, but then there's like little villages and little places, and this is one of those small places. And so to even find this and then to make a decision to come and live here, you have to there's a certain something, I think, that people have who come here. And so everyone has a story, everyone is kind of interesting in a way. Not that, you know, you love everyone, but for the most part, people are pretty cool. And so, for example, my acupuncturist slash chiropractor is a really lovely man. Interesting, he's Sri Lankan, he's from Sri Lanka, but he splits his time between here in Las Vegas, 6 months here, and then 6 months in London. He's telling me about a little bit about his life back in London and some of the people he used to treat. It was very like high end. I mean, if I mentioned some of the people he mentioned, you'd be like, wow. You know, and could, you know, fancy car, fancy restaurants, all that kind of stuff. But here, life is much simpler, and he volunteers at a local, like a Dominican doctor's office. I want to say it's a couple days a week. I don't know, but he's been doing it for a while, and does the exact same thing that he did on me and on these famous people, for these people, these Dominican people, and I think that's wonderful. And so that's one of the benefits of living in a place like this, is that you get to have those types of experiences. Excuse me, it's a little hot, and it's a little humid. And so I get to, or whoever's here, you get to experience meeting people like that. Not everybody, you know. Well, yeah, we all do have some interesting kind of story, and our lives are just all very different, and that's one of the things I like, is that it's not ordinary, you know. Again, I was speaking to someone about, you know, life here versus life in other places. I have a friend here who's from Canada, and I think Canada and the US are very similar in a lot of ways in terms of being, you know, again, quote-unquote developed countries with a lot of sort of modern conveniences and things. But I think I prefer, I would never say I'll never come back to the US. I can see having a residence there, or at least being there on a fairly regular basis for business or for whatever. But I think living in the world in this way, maybe splitting time, is just fascinating. There are things that become available to you when you do this that just aren't available if you have even a really nice quality of life in the US. I just find that kind of boring, frankly. And again, this is not for everyone. It's not for everyone to come and live, whether it's on an island or, you know, in a little remote part of the world. And mind you, when I say remote, I'm not talking about roughing it. I gotta have some conveniences. I gotta have, you know, I like little boutiques to shop in my Italian boutique and get my hair done and whatever. I like those kinds of things. There's an OPI nail salon here, and I do go in there and get my mani-pedi, and they can do facials, and, you know, I have people I get some services from. So I'm not, you know, I'm not sleeping in the shack with a, you know, a dirt floor. I'm not doing that. Neither would I pay for that experience. I'm cool. Someone else can do that, right? I've been there a little bit. I've had my experiences. So I'm talking about, though, just being able to live in a way that's just simpler. And like right now, there's a fishing boat. I see two men on a fishing boat coming by. And, you know, the fishermen go out and they fish every morning. And they come in. There's a place called the Fish Market here, which is really just a spot on one of the beaches where they come and they have their gigantic coolers. And they open them up and you can get lobster and grouper and snapper and tuna and fish I've never heard of. Pardon me, and shellfish, and I mean just on and on and on and on a daily basis, totally free. In fact, my acupuncturist asked me today, oh, do you go to the fish market to get your fish? And I was like, well, sometimes. Usually I just go to the grocery store, I'll get a bag of shrimp, like a bag of frozen shrimp, just like you would at home, or like individually wrapped salmon pieces, because they're not getting salmon here. So, you know, and I just toss it in the freezer. What comes frozen, I toss it in the freezer at home. When I want to have some salmon, I pull it out and defrost it, and that's my dinner. But you can also go and get, you know, if you're adventurous, you can get octopus and all kinds of things. I don't get that because I don't really know what to do with it. But you know what I'm saying? Or I could have someone cook for me. It isn't expensive. My acupuncturist also said he's got a chef who just arrived from Thailand who's going to be opening a Thai restaurant soon. Oh, I can't wait. But he invited me to have lunch. Come and have some Thai lunch with us. So he offered tomorrow, but I think it's going to be better in like a week or so. And I can't wait because Thai food is my favorite. It's my favorite food because it's always so fresh and flavorful. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And to like have just met the chef and oh, he's here from Thailand. That's what I'm saying. People are just interesting. I like a life full of texture and, you know, things that aren't just, people aren't all striving for the same things. You know, it's not just about money and status and what kind of car do you drive and what do you do for a living and, you know, what's your net worth? I mean, I like luxury. I like nice things, and I want to continue to have nice things, and you know, be able to travel and buy shoes or whatever. But also, I don't really need a lot of shoes. I have every pair of shoes I wear here right now is like flat and sandally kind of, you know. Yeah, I don't need. Well, I shouldn't say I don't desire a lot of things that I come to desire when I'm in the U.S. because I find that my priorities are different. I'm just more interested in being able to do like this, come and sit, have a nice little bite, a drink before I go to my class. This is a Cuba Libre. You know, or just like today I had 2 coconuts. I drank the water in 2 Christians, which is like a kind of a dirty rice with black beans, a little bit stirred in there, so it has the rice looks a little bit blackish. And a salad. And the salad is usually like a shaved or grated cabbage with maybe some carrots or something, a slice of cucumber and tomato, and like almost like a vinaigrette kind of, a natural vinaigrette type sauce or dressing. Fabulous. 200 pesos, which is $5, I think. Yeah. My coconuts cost me $1 each. So for $6, sorry, $7, an amazing meal. Amazing meal. Fresh, fresh. Right now I'm having some, what we would consider like bruschetta, right? It's a little toast with some chopped tomato and garlic and just basil or parsley on top. It's delicious. They put some other kind of a seasoning on here. Like they probably stirred the tomatoes and everything with, again, like a vinaigrette or something. It's delicious. Cuba Libre, a light little cocktail technically, I guess. It'll probably cost me, I make it out of here for like $5. I love that. Now granted, you can go spend 30, 40, 50 bucks on dinner. You can spend more than that if you're getting like French wines, because there's French people here and or Italian. You can go up, far up from there. But even an expensive meal is just not going to cost you that much. But so for me, it's the space I have to create here, the mental space where I don't have to be worried about what's the next thing to do, to pay for, to manage, okay, I've got a window between 10 and 12. I'm going to find some time to like shoving a meditation in there, as opposed to I'm just sitting here and I might just drift off and like notice the white caps on the waves or listen to the breeze. And I hear the waves in the distance, and on the other side of me I hear some beautiful music playing. Oh, and it's funny about the music too, because when I was leaving the acupuncturist just now, I heard the song "Get Down on It, Get Down on It." What is that? Is that cool? That's not cool, gang. Can't think of it right now. Anyway, I heard that song. But you might hear American music. You might hear, at the place where I had lunch today, the really inexpensive lunch, there was some incredibly beautiful Haitian music playing. Oh, I love that. You hear some just different things, and it's very cultured in that kind of way. It's very rustic and I was gonna say bare, but it's just you're very close to nature here, right? So there's that aspect, but there's also the fact that you're getting these influences from all over the world, people and what they're bringing, and their the food, the music, the languages I hear on a daily basis. I mean, any given day I might hear. Obviously I'm hearing Spanish, I'm hearing French, probably will hear a little Italian, and then after that, sky's the limit. Could be some Russian, I know some Slovenian people, just whatever, there's a lot of mix. Creole for sure with the Haitians. And then I just have this incredible gaps of time where I don't have to fill them with anything. I don't have to always be mentally spinning my wheels, and I find that just creates in me an incredible peace. I get to sink into that, and just there's a freedom, there's a tranquility that comes when you just have that kind of space. And now that being said, I do have things I need to do. I had to get on top of my game the other night and read through some documents and give some feedback, and it was a very complex document, I will tell you. And I actually had to touch it out to some other people and go, hey, do you have some experience, some SEC compliance stuff? Okay, let me make sure. And so there are times, I'm focused, I'm working, I'm going to go teach. This class tonight is going to be easy because it's really review. I'm doing some basic English with them, basic verbs and things. But I have other classes where my students are more advanced, and I must prepare at that point. I do have to prepare a lesson and, keep them engaged. So it's not all laying on the beach sipping cocktails, let's be clear. However, it's just way less stress, way slower pace. I'm not bored here. Some people are like, aren't you bored? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. There's enough to do that I'm fine. And frankly, I don't want to do a whole lot. I'm probably going to go dancing this weekend with a couple of people. We've been talking about that, so we'll go dancing. I've been advised to swim for a little while since I had this bike injury. My left side is still kind of jacked up, and so instead of going to the gym, which I did last night, and have that kind of rough exercise and tense up my shoulder, my muscles, I'm going to swim. So I'm supposed to swim tonight and tomorrow before I go back to see my acupuncturist again. And then I've been told in a week or so, I can go back to the gym, to my regular training program. And so that's what it's about. So I just wanted to share that with you. Just want to say hello. I am going to come back. I'm going to do a more comprehensive video on love and dating, as I mentioned. And again, love, I mean, like, relatively speaking. But I'm going to do that. I think a lot of people have interest in that, whether it's just personally they want to come check it out, or just curious, like, what's it like? Oh, I will say this, though, and I'll touch on it again when I do the full video. But I know I mentioned yesterday that there is, there's like always some connection, always. There are single people here. Let's be clear, there are single people here. Whether they're divorced, like some of the older people may be divorced, some of the younger people are just still single. And what I was talking about yesterday is broad strokes. I was saying that, everybody's got somebody. There's always someone, an ex or a current person. And sometimes, people, like, they'll have like in the sankey-panky, like where you're being paid for sex and all that, in those cases, there may be like a local boyfriend or girlfriend who's like, go ahead, go do what you have to do and bring back the money, right? Get a gift, get a necklace, whatever, and then we'll sell it and get the money. So there's that. But I'm talking about like actual relationships that people have that, how that can look. And there are many variations, but there do tend to be some patterns of how those interactions occur. So I'll share that with you. Try to find a nice location again tomorrow, or when, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow, but whenever I get back to that, and give you some more information, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this today. I'm going to finish up my little snack here, get to my class, teach my students, and then head on home for the evening and get in the pool and do some swimming. All right, as always, lots of love. Bye.